So this is a bonus video that's going to be after my Jurassic World Dominion take or review. So the Jurassic World, the movie I'm about to pitch, is Jurassic World Anarchy, right? You have Jurassic World, you have the T-Rex, and then you have the Anarchy logo with the A, and it's like graffitied on there. So what happens in the next one after Dominion is the whole world has gone into there's been an economic collapse because these dinosaurs are just wreaking havoc. They're attacking power lines, infrastructure, and society as a whole has gotten sick of these fucking dinosaurs, right? So you could have one angle of the plot where you just have people going out and fucking killing dinosaurs because, these dinosaurs are eating and killing human beings. You could even have an angle where, like, a T-Rex attacks a school bus, right? Of course, you don't have a T-Rex showing it eat children, but you imply that by having, like, a school bus, right? So the movie opens with the image of a yellow school bus. It's, like, torn open. It's gnarled. And then like a Humvee jumps like on the side of it, right? Like it's hauling ass. You have a guy on top that's on the 50 and they're chasing down a T-Rex, right? And that's how the story starts. The dinosaur goes down, and then that's where you cut into your open monologue, right? After the events of Biosyn, dinosaurs have now, became a problem, an international problem. See, and with this, you do the main plot, where it's an FBI agent working in Mexico, right? It's a raid and underground tunnels, the border. And so they're clearing these tunnels, right? Because there's drug runners and stuff. But, so they're clearing the tunnels. Then all of a sudden, a compy runs out from the shadows, looks at him, and then runs away. So, of course, the FBI team checks it out. They go down the hallway. And then this is where that compy comes back and it almost bites the guy. He catches it. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing here, you little bastard?" He looks at it, but there's an implant, like a little explosive charge implant on the compy, right? So it goes off in the guy's face. And the entire team is buried under rubble, but there's one survivor. The main FBI agent, the main character of the movie, I don't have a name yet, he survives this blast. So he makes his way outside the cave and where he just came back, only to discover that all hell is broken loose. There's like raptors, so they're trying to contain these raptors. Maybe you have some guys getting eaten, like in the background. So this raid has gone sideways, and it turns out that a cartel member has used Biosyn's research to stop this raid on a drug compound, an underground drug compound, right? So, and then not only that, you have about 2 other instances, right, where the dinosaurs are being used by criminal elements. So that's where the Jurassic World Anarchy comes in. You have the FBI character, you have maybe ATF, and the ATF agent was doing a raid on an extremist compound. You don't even have to get political. It could just be an extremist compound, and maybe a T-Rex. They had a T-Rex and it like got loose and ate some officers. And then the third one is like shit, maybe like a firefighter that was in a wildfire or something, and dinosaurs is like someone got in. So you could have like 3 or 4 different characters where they then have to create a joint, like operate like a joint task force to hunt down and find. They have to find the clues as to why or where this Biosyn technology came from and why all these evil people are utilizing this dinosaur cloning research against them. Hence Jurassic World Anarchy. And that's the plot of the story, to find who's doing this. And then, of course, lo and behold, maybe they discover it's a Biosyn employee or an InGen. No, you have the main villain be an ex-InGen guy who just wants to create anarchy to the world because he wants to get revenge. You see, you have the main villain be like escape prison, and he has a vindictive hatred towards law enforcement and international world order. So that way you kind of make the villain a interesting villain to sympathize with, because in this day, what do we have? World orders. We have the United Nations, NATO, right? You have all this. So politically, you could do stuff with that if you wanted to do some bullshit political message, right? And I wouldn't even care if they did that, but that would be my pitch for Jurassic World Anarchy. And I think that would be cool. And if you if it is to be PG-13, you can ramp up, you can show as few scenes of gore, of blood, maybe some splatter here and there, and maybe you could have a guy say fuck once in the movie. That would be my ideal Jurassic World Anarchy movie, and that's what I'm pitching. So if there's any like Jurassic Park executives or big movie people come across this, Jurassic World Anarchy, fucking make that. That would just be cool. And you can even have like a paramedic. Maybe he was trying to save someone and Triceratops hits the ambulance and rolls it over, right? So you could have like 5 different characters all unified by tragedy of these fucking dinosaurs. And they discover a way to find research to like stop the dinosaurs, and maybe they discover a way that there's like sound waves or some kind of frequency that they develop to deter dinosaurs away from the general populace, so humanity doesn't have to extinct dinosaurs again. See, there, I've already just pitched you the perfect fucking, well, not the perfect, but a pretty good fucking Jurassic World Anarchy. And if I could fucking copyright that shit, that story, and like set it aside, but I can't. I don't know how any of this shit works, but Jurassic World Anarchy, that's what I would pitch. And in my head, it just looks so fucking cool, especially the opening scene with the dude atop the Humvee with this 50 driving past the school bus that you see torn open, and you know, or and in that same scene, that same opening scene, the city's like disheveled, like run down. It looks like as if, you know, people's fled the city, but plus you can just do so much with that, so much. Or you make it a fucking video game, an open world exploration game where you're in a metropolitan setting with raptors, T-Rexes, fucking dinosaurs, and even other people. Like, damn it, man.